friend Sylvia fell over at home and broke a hip made me realise how socially isolated she was, not only because of her injury but also her advancing age. And it made me realise that in the community there is a big need for social activity, especially among the elderly. And that's how the Nightingales came about. We first did a gig at Sylvia's house to cheer her up.
When the Nightingales came, I felt so good, happy, delighted. I danced, I couldn't believe myself.
Since then, we've been doing gigs at nursing homes, hostels, day centres and hospitals. We try to involve the audience as much as possible. We dish out instruments and we encourage them to sing along with us.
I think it was very, very wonderful. It was so nice to be catered for at our age. You know.
The Nightingales are singing and dancing. They really lighten up our life. I'm a staff member at Rise, and all of our members got up today. Some that have never danced for years. It gives them exercise.
Bringing us up off our bottoms was a good idea.
One of them, last time you were here, started singing and knew the words. It was amazing.
Bringing all the songs that I knew when I was a teenager.
Thank you.
It was lovely.
So did this make a difference to people's lives? Like,
oh, tremendous, tremendous. It really should be in our programs. One of the members who doesn't speak much at all, she said, look, everyone's happy here today. It's really lovely. So what the Nightingales have done for Rise today have made them all happy.
how did you feel standing up there?
Oh, I love it. I used to be a singer all over London. And I made records and everything. That was going back a few years ago. And voices, well, as you get ill and old, the voice leaves you. But it was back today a little.
Most of our gigs are local, but we have done a few rural areas as far as the Southern Cross. Getting into our tracky dacks and a geese, a glass of wine, and chilling out after a successful gig.
And the music you did was great. It was all older stuff that people knew, and that's a secret to it too, is playing and singing songs that people know.
Are there any favourite songs?
Maybe the 50s, I think, are my favourites.
Yeah.
Or rock and roll era.
Oh, so we were all right there with the rock around the clock and the twist.
That's it.
We could have been home doing the washing.
Oh.
Instead we were here listening to the Nightingales.
Breaks the monotony, get you out of bed.
Yes. Some like Nightingales.
Oh.
It's really nice that you came up here to Careenaville to entertain all the olders. They really need this sort of thing, and it's good for us to come along with them as well.
See you next year, Joe.
I look forward to it.
Oh, the benefits of singing are well documented, and particularly in the elderly, singing brings people together, and very often the elderly come from a life of freedom and then come into an institution where their freedom is curtailed and they can become very isolated. Singing really breaks through that. I was privileged to be able to visit two nursing homes for retirement places in Fremantle and North Fremantle a few years ago, and I could tell which day, when I went, which day they had been singing, because the group was a different group depending on how long it was since they'd actually had an experience as a group.
Music's been my life all my life.
It was marvellous.